Hi, my name is Kirk Vickers. I'm the owner of Triad Gym and Performance Training Center here in Farmington Hills. Today we want to talk about balance for hockey. One of the things that we have to remember about hockey is it's a very dynamic sport. First, we're playing on a very unstable surface, ice. It's moving around, very dynamic. The other thing we have to remember is that we're on a skate blade, very narrow structure and on this unstable surface as well. So balance is extremely important when we talk about our performance training and development of a hockey player. Today I want to show you a great balance drill that if done with some repetition often enough will definitely make a big change in your overall balance. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to go into what we call a stork stand or a single leg raise. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that this down foot is nice and straight ahead. Lift the leg as high as you can so we engage the hip flexor and then hold that. If we can hold that for 15 to 30 seconds, then we can progress into the next part of the drill and make this a little more dynamic. If you can't hold this for 15 to 30 seconds, I would not recommend trying the drill from this point on. I would stay here and work from this standpoint and develop your balance from here. Remember, one of the things that you want to remember is that don't get so excited about getting into these high-level progressions. Start with some good foundational fundamental work first and then build into some of the higher-level movements. So back to the movement, here we go. We're in this position here. The leg is up. What we want to do is cross this leg over the midline of the body, lightly touch down. You're going to get a lot of stretch at the hip, a lot of balance in this position. Try to keep that back foot straight ahead. Lift it up and come all the way back around and step around to this back position, keeping both feet straight ahead. So I'll show you what that looks like. Raising it up, here, and then back around. And the goal here is not to touch down in the center as we transition back to behind and then all the way forward to the front. I usually recommend anywhere from 7 to 10, maybe 15 of these, depending on the level of the athlete. And of course, we need to also work from the other side. One of the things that I want to caution you when you're training is always train to the weakest side. What do I mean by that? What we mean is that if one side is doing 10 repetitions, say your left leg is doing 10 repetitions, but your right leg can only do 7, we need to stay at that 7 range until we build that up to the 10 range of the other side. So we want to try to even that out and balance out our body. So here we go. We're going to the other side now. Lift the leg up. Again, I'm going to test it. Yes, I can hold it there for a good 10 to 15, 30-second count. Now we're going to go, touch around, come back around, drop deep, keep both feet straight ahead, lift it up, stretch, and this is a lot more difficult than it looks. And again, we're going to do a few 10 to 15 there. A great drill, but remember, nothing changes without a lot of repetition, so continue to do a lot of repetition. I would recommend doing this 2 to 3, maybe even 4 times a week.